Tropical Motoha has been acquired. We have her geared, and it is time to take her into the brand new summer event to see how she performs. Now, my Tropical Motoha does have some things setting her back just a little bit. So revelation card wise, I still need to get a gold attack multiplier one. Some of these cards can definitely be improved. I mean, this one's pretty decent. This one's not completely bad. It is a crit rate with a crit multiplier, but the speed one can hurt you, but luckily she does not have a lot of speed on her. And this one can definitely be improved on, as we have no crit rolls on this. But the big priority is definitely this purple attack multiplier. If we could get a gold one at some point, that'd be great. So we do have the 4-star weapon, a bubble puff star, on her instead of the 5-star weapon, as I didn't summon for it. And I know a lot of y'all are going to be asking, why didn't you summon for it? It's quite simple. The 5-star weapon is just ugly. Comparing it to the 4-star weapon here, that is literally a pufferfish, as opposed to this, it's like I can either have this clear ball with a baseball and some yellow. Not to say the colors are bad whatsoever, but comparing this to something like this, I'd pick the pufferfish all the way. Not to say the weapon's bad at all. The weapon is actually really good, without a doubt an upgrade to the 4-star weapon. But a factor in pulling these weapons for me is aesthetic and power, and the aesthetic is not there. I would rather have this 4-star weapon. It's a dumb reason to many, and I understand that, but look, I play for enjoyment, and I'd rather enjoy the game with this 4-star weapon. Listen, I know it sounds crazy going with the 4-star weapon over the 5-star purely for aesthetic, but look, man, that's just how I enjoy the game. And plus, there's many other characters that I want to get weapons for over Motoha. You gotta remember, this is a gacha game. You have to spend currency in this game to get the 5-star weapon, so I'm fine with settling with the 4-star if I can just obtain it for free. So let's not waste any time. We're gonna actually go to the challenge battles here to try out Summer Motoha. We have her built. So this is the team we are going to be running for Summer Closer here. We have Cord for the attack buffs, we have Marion here for the heals, and for our navigator we have Rico here for the debuffs, and she does provide a bit of healing, which is pretty good. I also do have her on the labor set. She's my only navigator with the labor set, so with the labor set I'm pretty sure you're able to increase your party's HP, max HP, so that's going to be good for closer, especially when you really want high HP on her, as she does have a passive that I guess incentivizes you to have a lot of HP. Phoebe's still a good choice, but I don't have a proper labor set for Phoebe, as I don't have an attack, I think, planet. The only one I have built is a speed card, and that's for Rico, so there will be a time when I have that navigator set for Phoebe, but for now we're going to use wind. Marion is on Trust and Prosperity, and Cord is on the power set, so I gave whatever Leo had to them, because I usually have Cord running Trust and Prosperity. I have her on power because Marion's already running that, so having to run the same set would be a little redundant. We're gonna run the EX Machina here, as it is a pretty good weapon for any team, but the Glimmer is also a very good weapon for this team, although my Machina has more refinements than this one, so it's probably gonna perform a little better than it, but when the conditions are met for Glimmer, I'm sure it'd be also a very good weapon to use on this team. But yeah, that is the team. We're gonna go into these challenges and see how Summer Motoha performs. Look, I know these fights are going to be a little bit easy considering they are on the lower level until we get to challenge 5, but that's okay. Even if these are not challenging whatsoever, it's fine, because we're here to test the character. We're here to see how this character works. And here is what we're going to do. Revolution. I do have Rebellion on my Dominion, and they do have a passive that should give Motoha, I think, bless damage increase or some sort of damage increase. So, we got Cord already down here. Skill 2 on Closer, as the set that Marion is running does allow us to get a team-wide damage bonus by like 8%, and plus you want to be healing Summer Motoha. Anyway, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, somebody can correct me if I am wrong, but from what I've understood, the way she was structured before, you wanted to overheal her, and with what Global changed, I think, is you just have to heal her multiple times, and the more times you heal her, Jesus, that's so nice to see, the more times you heal her, I think you decrease the cooldown, the uptime of skill 3, right? So you can pop it again frequently, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like the idea of it. Wait, did that say play the next stage, or did that say play the same stage? Okay, it seems that that button I pressed was to do the next stage, so we're gonna relatively follow the same rotation here. But like I was saying, they changed the way Summer Closer works. Oh look, oh, because she's down here. Let's just use the highlight, man. The highlight looks amazing on her. I should have really slowed it down so we could look at the animations in more detail. No weird stuff. Genuinely, I just want to appreciate the animations. As someone who loves animation, as someone who wants to pursue animation as a career, I like seeing the animations for these characters. I'm a junkie for this kind of stuff, man. Regardless if it's a little fan servicey, right? Summer. But these are sick. Oh, look, it finally didn't actually one-shot him this time. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the change to that. Would y'all rather have this character be an overheal character where you want to constantly, like, overheal? Or do you like the idea of having to heal her multiple times? Y'all let me know. I actually don't know what I would want. I don't know what I prefer, honestly. I think both are good. Did I use Rebellion on... Did I use Rebellion on Closer? I feel like I'm dumb. Yeah, no. It's out of instinct. But don't do Rebellion. If you have Rebellion on Dominion, use Revolution on Dionysus and then swap in. I could have used Cohesion there, but my dumb self used Rebellion anyway. But it doesn't matter. Why? You want to know why? Because we're going to one-shot this fool anyway. We're going to one-shot this fool anyway. Wait. Let me actually slow it down here. I want to see the animation. Don't put 1x speed. It's 2x speed. 1x speed is just weird. I like that the atmosphere changes, and I love the overflow of blue. The overflow of blue is my kind of stuff, man. I think I said this in the live stream too. I was like, this character is very blue aesthetic oriented, and that's what I really like about this character. Here, let me speed this up a little bit since they are just attacking us here. Let me know how y'all are. Oh wow, my auto, dude, that's so dumb that my auto literally still continued even after when I disabled it. It was a misclick. It was a misclick. I like that shot of her, like, kind of like winking and then pointing, or having an eye closed, whatever you want to call it. That's like a good shot for a thumbnail. Usually when I go and pick out my thumbnails, it's like, get a good shot of a character hitting a cool pose, and Closer's that unit to hit them cool poses. So shout out to Tropical Motoha for doing these cool poses. Helps. Jesus, who's screaming like that? Who's scrum? Which one of y'all scrumming like that? I should really slow down because I want to see this animation in its glory. But she's a surfboarded there. I'm pretty sure there's a character on the CN side that also has a surfboard, if I'm not mistaken. We're not going to be getting that said summer character in a long time. So I'm looking forward to their release because I'm on Twitter a lot. So seeing stuff for the CN server is inevitable. Because I browse there so much, I do get spoiled a little bit for the upcoming characters. I'm going to try and not mention any, just in case, you know, there might be people that genuinely don't want to know. And I respect that. I wish I could go blind too. When it comes to Persona games, or just story games in general, I love to avoid stuff. But I guess for gachas, it's okay, because it kind of lets you know, like, who to save for, right? If you see what the other servers are getting, it kind of lets you know, like, oh, I should save my currency for this character specifically. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. Bless damage to all foes, and this is bless damage to one foe. So we do this, and we get this pufferfish too. That's my weapon. That's literally what my weapon is right there. Look at that. This is a mini version. Did he just debuff himself? What is he doing? What did he just do? This dude just fed himself a debuff. I've never seen anybody do that. Am I tripping? What did that text say? That dude, he gave himself a debuff. Bro, I am not tripping. Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy, honestly. Anyways, swap back. Rebellion. I could really attack with Wonder here, but he is not getting the spotlight. We're not gonna make him some sort of damage dealer. We want someone with Motoha to take all of the spotlight possible. We're gonna have Wonder as a DPS soon. Since we did get Yoshitsune as a purchasable persona in the exchange shop, I'm going to make a video on a Wonder DPS build. But that's when his summer skin is coming out. Whenever we get his summer skin, I'm going to be showcasing the skin and a Yoshitsune build. So from that time on, I should really like focus on trying to build him as properly as I can. But let's see Surf and Shine on 2x speed here. Nice cut in. Splashing the water on us. And Banana Alvita. Or what? Alvita? Alvita? What is the name of the persona? Am I saying it wrong? She says Alvida. Do you say it differently? Here, I need you to do your attacks. Genbu. What's his name? Genbu? Genji? Gentaro? Let me see. Genbu. It is Genbu. Okay. What is the name of the persona? Can I see here? No, we can't see it here. Unless, hold on, no. No, it doesn't say here. Yo, Can I seriously not see the... It's probably Alvita. Let's just go with... Alvita just sounds weird because I just think of the One Piece character. We'll just use this skill here, as it does give us some heals. I'm pretty sure. And why not? Why not just use that? Is this gonna down and we can just go into an all-out attack? Oh, I need to change it to ×3 speed. Dude, I do feel a little sad having to miss out. Well, let me not say having to miss out. I'm choosing to miss out on this 5-star weapon. But dude, like I said, aesthetic goes a long way for me. And if a weapon does not look cool like that, like, why should I get that? Look at someone like Queen. I regret not getting Queen's 5-star weapon. Have y'all seen how the 4-star weapon looks? Genuinely, it is the most atrocious thing in this game. The 4-star weapon. I regret not going for that 5-star weapon. Maybe whenever she gets a rerun, and I'm like feeling it, I would go for her weapon. She did get a new skin. I'm gonna make a video on her. I'm gonna have to showcase her on that chopped 4-star weapon, which is so sad. But honestly, it's like, it's fine, right? It's fine, I think. But it's weird how they did like the complete opposite thing with Summer Motoha or Tropical Motoha. They made the 4-star weapon look better than the 5-star weapon. Y'all let me genuinely know. Am I mistaken? Do I just have a bad take? It could just genuinely me having a bad take. But I don't like how that 4-star weapon, or sorry, I don't like how that 5-star weapon looks. Y'all genuinely let me know. Looking at them side by side, would you rather have a pufferfish or just a yellow ball? Aesthetically, in terms of aesthetic, don't take the passives into account. Don't take like the damage output into account. Just from a aesthetic standpoint, would you take that weapon over a god dang pufferfish? Dude, I'm over here ranting about the visuals on the 5-star weapon when really, wait, why did I use Rebellion when I could have used Revolution, since I had just rather pop Revolution, then go to Cohesion. I'm doing these rotations completely wrong, but this is not how you play Motoha. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, what y'all are watching right now is not the optimal way. I'm like, this is yapping going on in the back, ranting while I click buttons. I think I'm doing her like somewhat okay for the most part. Y'all let me know if I am genuinely just trash at, maybe I'm just trash at this game. Actually, no, I am trash at this game. You still have a little bit of HP, man. You gotta give it up. They're down. They're not downed. Unless they are downed. They're dead. Can we all-out attack? Or are we just gonna look at this poor worm? Just look at him just wobbling around. Oh my god, you're gonna make him suffer, aren't you? You're gonna make him suffer. Wonder, I'm not giving you the spotlight. This isn't your showcase, buddy. This is not your showcase, buddy. We all about that Tropical Motoha and her pufferfish. Dude, when I think of pufferfish, I just think of that one fish that got fed a carrot and goes like, you know what I'm talking about, right? We probably could have used skill 1, but that's okay. We're letting them be selfish. We're using pufferfish. Go out, pufferfish. I'm telling you. Look, it's fitting. Why didn't they make the pufferfish the 5-star weapon? You have a skill. You have a literal visual of the skill in her skill 2, or am I tripping? Does the skill 2 change with what weapon you're equipped in? So if I had the 5-star weapon, I would have that thing that is the 5-star weapon. I don't get their decisions sometimes. I don't. Is this the highest level here? Are we on stage 5? How many stages have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4? Are we on the 4th one, or are we on the... Jesus damage! What stage are we on? Wait. Oh, this is the final stage. Okay, listen. We gotta lock in. Okay. Let's lock in. Let's actually do a proper showcase. Realistically, I could pop the highlight right now, right? I could pop the highlight. We can call it a day. No. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a proper rotation going. Revolution, boom. Crit damage up. We're gonna follow up with Rebellion on next turn. With you, we're going to do this. Get the damage up, and then Unison Notes. Yes, sir. Do all the stats I pass transfer? No, probably not. But y'all see how like is it the health that? No. What transfers? The highlight gauge. It's the highlight gauge that transfers since we're like continuing over and over. But skill 3 here. Just destroy this absolute beast. I wonder how people are doing on these challenge things. Are these relatively easy for y'all? This stage is probably hard for non-tropical Motoha havers. If you're a non-tropical Motoha haver, how are you doing on this stage? How are y'all doing on this stage? Is Tropical Motoha a must-have? What is the alternative? Okay, they killed Cord. These dudes just killed Cord. Okay, so maybe this stage is going to be a little challenging. Maybe we actually got to put some thought into this. So this fight might be a little tougher than I expected. So we're going to need to make some adjustments here. We will have Wonder trying to do some damage here. I think that is a given. we need to do Wonder damage dealing in some way, shape, or form. He needs to do some damage dealing here, so let's just have something like this. Doesn't really matter too much. Actually, hold on. Let's have this here. We'll have Dominion start for us, just so we can start first, and then we cannot have Cord here. Absolutely, we cannot have Cord here because they are an absolute detriment considering they are weak to whatever attack they are doing. So that follow-up they do is detrimental to us. So we could realistically try and cheese this fight here with something like Yuki or Joker. Now the question is, what should we do? The question is, should we go Yuki, full bless team right here? Or should we throw Joker in the mix? I mean, the whole point of this fight is to just finish it as fast as you can. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be the most scuffed team setup here. But you wanna know why? I have full faith in my Joker. This is supposed to be a Motoha video, but look, we're gonna have a curse and bless dynamic duo. I take pride in what my Joker has. He's built fairly well, so we are gonna try and beat the stage with Joker on the team. He's just here to look pretty realistically and do a bit of damage here and there. But now he doesn't have his follow-up attack anymore, which does some wonders. No pun intended, but we're playing Wonder. Let's start off. Let's do this. Skill 1. It's gonna knock everybody down, but they're not completely knocked, right? I'm taking chip shots at this boss because this boss is a problem. This boss is an absolute problem. We have stacks ready. Consume those there. Though we didn't use any skills off rib, so we don't get the other small percentage increase. Because what was it? Is it the diagnosis we didn't have? No, it wasn't the diagnosis. I don't remember what it was. I think your ally has to have a blessing, but we didn't give blessings. And these characters do not have debuffs yet. These units or these enemies do not have debuffs yet, so that's unfortunate. The only problem is since we don't have Cord here, our highlight isn't up as frequently, so we can't have the attack we want right off rip. The miss is crucial. The wow. Okay. We need to hope to God. Actually, they're almost dead. We might need to heal here. Look at my health. I am literally in the red right now. Not literally in the red, but we literally have nothing. Nothing is on Motoha, which is absolutely detrimental for us. Get these buckos out of here, please. Follow up. Chip damage on Genbu. We know we're gonna get rid of the Dekarabia. It's a matter of getting rid of Genbu. This dude is an absolute problem right now. All right, heal. Tropical Motoha. Joker. They have debuffs on them, so that's extra damage right there. That's extra damage right there. 9,000 is crazy, Joker. You could do better than that, my buddy. Okay, we still have a singular Dekarabia. What the heck are you doing still alive, brother? Genuinely, what are you doing still alive? That's more heals for her. That's the good thing about Wind. Like, she also heals, even though it's very minimal. It's healing at the end of the day, right? How are we doing? How are we doing against Genbu here? Genbu, are you feeling alright? Are you feeling a little under the weather? There's a lot of... you got a beautiful backdrop over there, Genbu. You do not realize. The hell is he giving himself? He just ate a debuff, dude. What is he doing? What is my brother doing? Take him out. Wonder, please. We need to get rid of these fools. Bink. Bink. Okay, we can either do this right here, which will heal Motoha, or we can do something else. Honestly, I'm gonna do this on Motoha, just because. Chip away at their health. That way Joker's able to do a follow-up right after. This is good, this is good. Do y'all see the vision? No, I just targeted the wrong person. Dude, it was an instinct thing. It was an instinct thing. You know, I'm usually playing Joker like that, so they don't have debuffs from the look of it. Do this. And now, Mr. Joker. Yo, this fight is looking like it's going good. Joker's just better. What can I say? It totally isn't because, you know, he's on a 5-star weapon, has a awareness copy. He's just him. But nah, this team might be the one to clear for me. I was thinking of running Yuki for some sort of defensive utility, and they're blessed, but this is gonna work completely fine. It's working completely fine for us, as you can clearly see here. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep at it. We can do a follow-up? No, we don't do follow-ups because there's no smaller enemies here. And the smaller enemies were what was helping us get those follow-up attacks. What can we do here? What can we do here? Let me get the support up first. Let's do this. We're gonna go... We can do bless damage here, or we can do this, which will gain him 1 rebellion stack. Nah, we're gonna do the bless damage. Even though it does, like, no damage, it might have been smart to use jokers, but look, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. We're gonna be absolutely balling here. We're gonna get this follow-up attack here. Got some debuffs on him. Extra turn, 23,000. Motoha, you're close. You need to finish the job for us. Let me heal Wonder, actually. Let me heal Wonder. I read this Loki a little low. Give him a little light. 1,000 HP. See? All reliable right there. Bink. Ooh, Gambu. Gambu, you ain't looking so good, Gambu. All right. This is it. We have to finish it here. We have to finish it here. Do I believe? You best believe. It probably would be smarter to attack individually and then, you know, strike with a follow-up. But look, we're showing off like that. We don't need to do that singular thing. Look, they're about to die. They're about to die. They're almost finished. Motoha will finish the job. Dude, Wonder, you need to chill, my brother. You need to chill, my brother. We could have followed up there. That was dumb of me to heal there. I really should have followed up. I really should have followed up. There's so much things we could have done differently in this fight. We're still gonna win. We're absolutely still gonna win. Sweet victory. Sweet victory right here. Do I have highlight on anyone? Joker. Finish it. Try and finish it, Joker. We need you to do as much chip damage as you can. Oh, it's about to be an ugly victory here. An absolutely ugly victory. No, you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Jesus Christ. That was indeed an ugly victory. Because they're dead. To a Marion normal. They have debuffs. Just give it this win here. Everybody's dying one by one. Look at this. Everybody's just dying. Oh, is the Joker death coming up next? Yo, Joker death, bruh. Joker death. No, this might be poetic. Watch this clutch. Y'all ready for this clutch? Y'all ready for this clutch? Wait, why did I use skill 3? I was supposed to use skill 1. Whatever, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're messing up everything. We're messing up everything. What an ugly win. What an absolute ugly win. There's so many things you should be doing differently. First of all, I wasn't attacking individually. If I had attacked every single one individually, we could have followed up, done some chip damage to Genbu. I just showed off for the flair. For the sake of doing Joker skill 1, Joker skill 3, I wasn't going to break the norm for some reason. I didn't want to break the norm. But on the bright side, we had some fun using Motoha and Joker for the Challenge 5. And we had a very poetic finish to that. We had everybody die. And it was up to Motoha clutch. So, you know, it might have been a bad performance on my end. But look, Summer Motoha is them. You saw them clutch up there. Everybody died. Fraud Joker. Sorry, Goat. Joker, Wonder, Marion. The only one that didn't die besides Closer was Wind. So, should you pull for Summer Motoha, as you can see, performance-wise, in this event, they're pretty good. And it will get you the win guaranteed. You saw how they didn't die. They're the invincible Motoha. But all jokes aside, the unit is very good. Very strong damage dealing unit. I feel like if you want that blessed damage dealer, you definitely should have this. And I'm not sure how long it'll take for the next damage dealer to come out that is bless oriented. So, should you summon? First of all, fun over meta. If you find the character to be fun playstyle wise, then by all means, I think you should summon for this character. If not, then do not summon for this character. At the end of the day, this game is about having fun, and I wouldn't even advise pulling for the 5-star weapon because the 4-star weapon is prettier. That is literally my reasoning. Yep, the 4-star weapon is prettier. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for the lackluster kind of showcase there for Challenge 5. I kind of just did it for fun. You can feel free to criticize how I played there, but look, we finished Challenge 5, did we not? But that is going to be it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new, as that would help me out push out more so I could continue making such elegant content for Persona 5 Defense Max. Let me not say elegant. That was not elegant. By all means, that was chopped gameplay. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.